Welcome, this is Yogalates. We have a block, a ring, and two lighter weights. We're gonna get started holding on to those lighter weights. I have 4 pound, I wouldn't go any heavier than 5 pound. You could just not use weights at all. And we're gonna start with just inhaling, reaching all the way up. As you lean back, push your hips forward, deep breath in. Exhale, just float it down. Get a hip alignment here. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, float it down. Warming up through the breath, through your body, through that torso. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Good, those feet are just about hip distance apart. Keep moving with that breath. We're gonna stay here about 30 more seconds. And then we're gonna add some twists into it. Good, stay as long as you want in either the fold or the heart opener. Good, about 10 more seconds. Keep moving with that breath. And the next time that you're in your forward fold, stay in this forward fold, and then just make little movements with your arms, just little circular inertia type movements. Whatever way you're going, just let it naturally flow. Good, and now we're gonna bring the right arm all the way up, look up, bring it down. Left arm up, look up, bring it down, and then reach both arms back up. So similar to what we were doing before, but reaching one arm up and the other arm up. And then floating all the way up. Use your core. Good. I am sore from yesterday. Those heavier weights really help to bump up your athletic, like body strength. So just do what's good for you. Feel, into your body. I personally do not like getting sunburned. I don't like the pain of a sunburn, but I like the pain of sore muscles. Good, because that means you're doing a good job, you're working, but it should never be like a sharp pain. Just that dull, like, oh, I did some good work. All right. We're almost done with this warm up, just about 20 more seconds. Moving with that breath. Keep opening up through that chest. Whether you're in the forward fold or in your standing position. And the next time you come into that standing position, stay here. We're gonna bring one knee up, tuck elbows in with that knee, set your foot down, lower down, and up, other side, lower down. Good. When you step out, try to make sure that those heels are pointing, or not your heels, your toes are pointing in the same direction as your knees, and your heels are still onto the ground. So I don't want your heels lifted when you step out. Those heels are flat onto the ground. So give yourself the room. Go ahead. Starting to get that heart rate up. We have about 1 more minute here. Good, keep breathing. I actually did get sunburned yesterday too. I thought I put sunscreen everywhere, but I forgot to put it right near where my shoulders and my shirt met. So now I have a really funky sunburn line. That's why I'm thinking about sunburns with my sore abdominal muscles. All right, about 10 more seconds. Try to go one more time, both sides. And we're ending in this wide plie sumo squat type position. Take your arms out, nice and long right in front of you. Get really, really super low. Come up, bring it up. Really, really, really super low and bring it up. Make sure your seat is back. Adjust your feet as you need. Maybe bringing them in just slightly closer, but I still want those heels flat onto the ground. Keep moving with that breath. Inhaling, reaching it up. Exhaling, dipping down. Good. We have 30 more seconds here, and then we're going to stay low. Good. 20 more seconds. Actually, more like 15. So you can get at least 2 more in. And the next time you're in this low squat, stay here. Arms forward, twist the wrist, arms out, twist the wrist. Forward, twist, out, twist. Forward, twist, out, twist. Keep going. Good, 20 more seconds. Good, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Place the weights down. Hands onto the ground. We're gonna come right into a crow position. Try to balance on your forearms. It's a little bit of a resting pose, but you're also engaging those arms. Just start with one leg, balance, and then see if you can lift up your other leg. 5 deep breaths here. And on your exhalation, find your block. We're gonna just tuck that block, sit on it, stay here, find those weights again. We're sitting on the block, feet flat onto the ground. Press your elbows with your arms, and then little curls, little bicep curls. You're pressing your inner thighs, taking a stretch here. Good. Just curling. Sit up nice and straight. Good. We're resting onto this block. All right, now we're gonna add a little lift in the hips. Lift just a little bit, curl. Lift, curl. Lift, curl. Those feet are flat. Should be getting a nice alignment through that hips. Adjust yourself as needed. See if you can start coming up just a little bit higher, but keeping your knees bent that whole time. Curl, hip lift. Curl, hip lift. Good. 30 more seconds here. My dog is looking at me like, what am I doing? All right, last 10 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay here in this position. Now I want your elbows out so that your your fists can be together, and then just little pulses. Pulse, 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 lift. Pulse, 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 lift. Pulse, 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 lift. Pulse, 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 lift. Good. You should be feeling this already in your back, in your arms, in your abdominals. 30 more seconds. Pulse, 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 lift. Good, keep going. Breathe. Try not to sink forward. Keep your spine still nice and long. We have 15 more seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're staying in this position. We have some more lifts, but this time the weights are going to be coming up over our head. Lift those hips, tricep curl, and up. Lift hips, tricep curl. Lift hips, tricep curl. Tricep curl, good. 30 more seconds. Good. 15 to go. Keep breathing, last 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're taking another crow pose. Keep those legs open, hands onto the ground. Rest your legs onto your forearms. Lift up one toe and then your other foot. 5 breaths. And on the exhalation, slowly lower down. You can take this block out of the way for right now. Find those weights again. Legs are going to be nice and long out in front of you. Reset so you're on your seat bones. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhaling up, exhaling, folding down. If 2 weights is too heavy for you, you can drop it down to 1 weight. Moving with that breath. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Good, 30 more seconds. Use that core to lift up. Good, last 20 seconds. Keep breathing and moving, inhaling up, exhaling, folding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the way up, arms straight up. You're in this staff position with your legs straight out in front of you. Take your right arm, reach it back, watch your arm, bring it straight up. Left arm, reach it back, watch the arm. We're rotating from the shoulder Exhaling back, inhaling up. Try to keep your arms as straight as possible. If your weights are too heavy, drop those weights down. Or you could just have no weights at all. 30 more seconds here. Use the side muscles, side transverse muscles to help you. Good, last 10 seconds. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, and try to go even on both sides. Slowly bring those weights in, roll back onto the ground, float your legs without your shoulders touching onto the ground. Right back up. Reach it up, fold it forward, and up. Elbows in, hug those elbows into the ribs, teeter-totter those legs up. Try not to let the shoulders touch. Inhale up, exhale, fold it down. Just teeter-totter. Good, nice core engagement. Just 30 more seconds here. Good, 15 seconds. And one more time all the way through. And then we're just going to end with those legs straight out in front of us, both arms up. This time I want you to bring the elbow in right in front of your head, just one side, just one side. Open, close. Try to watch your elbow as you open, close. Your other arm is in the air. For an added challenge, see if you can bring that same leg up of the arm that's opening and closing. Good, 30 more seconds. Keep cactusing out that arm, should be burning, bicep. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both arms up. We're gonna go back into tucking those elbows in, teeter-totter those legs. Reach it up, fold it forward. Just 30 seconds here, and then we're gonna do the other side so we're even. This just helps to reset through the spine. Give us a nice stretch through the legs. Good, and just keep moving, 20 more seconds. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. End with both arms up. And then we're doing that other side with our cactus arm on the other side. So make sure you're on the other side, elbow right out in front of you, open and close. The challenge is to lift up the leg on the side that's cactusing out the arm. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Good, keep that leg up, 30 more seconds. Good, 15. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna drop the weights for right now. If you want to grab a really quick drink of water, we're gonna flip it over and come onto our knees for starters. And we're just going to slightly lift those knees up, just like an inch off the ground. Start walking to one end of your mat, the other end of your mat. And when you come all the way to the back of your mat, walk your hands out, just the hands in a plank line. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open up, and then walk back into that floating tabletop. And then both hands and feet walk all the way back up and all the way back down. And then we're gonna repeat it. So those feet are back, walk just the hands up in a plank, squeeze those shoulder blades together, open up, and then walk just your hands back into that floating table. Walk both hands and feet all the way to the top of the mat and all the way to the back of the mat. And just keep repeating this. Just hands, plank, squeeze, serrated push-ups. We have 1 more minute here. Just keep moving through this. If you mess up the rhythm, don't worry. As long as you're moving, it's good. Good. We have 30 more seconds. Good, just 15 seconds to go. And then end with your hands towards your feet. Find a forward fold type position. Stay here just a moment, letting the blood drain down towards your head. Push your hands into the ground. So just get a nice deep stretch here. All right, now see if you can find your weights again without having to get too much out of your place. All right, we're in this forward fold. We're holding onto our weights. We're going to lift up just the left leg, find a balance, put a little bend in your right knee, and then try to balance. Take your arms out back behind you with the weights. If you can, flex your foot on your left side and little pulses up. Pulse up, balance. Palms are facing up. Look at something not moving. We're in this warrior 3 with a little bit of a Pilates 100 pulse. Keep breathing. Keep looking at something that's not moving. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing. All the way standing. Before we do the other side, just move your arms back and forth, alternating between one arm and the other arm. Palms are facing down, we're just moving those arms back and forth. Good, breathing through it. Okay, so I want those palms facing down for another 10 seconds. And then we're gonna do the same thing, but our palms are gonna face each other. And 3, 2, all right, take a moment to just tee out your arms, palms face right out in front of you, like you're about to clap your hands, but then go back into that alternating one arm on top, the other arm on top. Good. Nice and open through the chest. Nice shoulder movement here. Whew. This is a stretch, but you're also working out. All right, another 20 seconds. Then we're coming back into the forward fold with that warrior 3 and Pilates 100 pulse. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and fold it in when you're ready. Just fold it right in. You can walk it out if you want, like almost like a variation of a walking your dog and a forward fold. And remember which side you did before. I had my right side before, so now I'm going to do my left side. Find a nice firm balance onto that other foot. Start bringing your right leg back or your other side. Put a slight bend in that supportive leg, and then start coming up in a flat back. Flex that foot behind you. Look at something not moving. Start pulsing those arms behind you. And breathe. Good, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, so now we're coming to the top of our mat. Inhale, reach your arms all the way back behind you. Take that stretch through the abdominal muscles. Deep breath in on the exhalation. Swan dive down. Place your weights on the outside of your mat. Your hands are just gonna come under your shoulders. Find that plank line. Take a push up, one push up, and then lower your lower body down. Point your toes in this cobra or up dog. Take another push up. But your lower body's onto the ground. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Lift up just one leg. Pulse it up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that leg down. Lift up your other leg. Pulse up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. Breathe in this down dog. 5 deep breaths. Good, and the exhalation bends your knees, shift your weight back, step or jump up towards your hands. Find those weights again. Slowly round up, vertebrae by vertebrae, holding onto your weights if you want to. Inhale, reach your arms up, lean back. Exhale, set those weights down on the outside of your mat. Place those hands under your shoulders. Step or jump into that plank line. Push up, push up. Lower just your hips down. Point your toes. Another cobra push up or up dog push up. Deep breath. And then curl those toes. Take a down dog. One foot comes up, pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, pulse up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet down. Walk your dog, or you can just stay in your down dog, whatever feels good. 5 breaths. We're gonna do this 2 more times. And on the exhalation, bend your knees, shift your weight back, step or jump. Hold on to those weights if you want to, and then bring those arms up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Lower back down, set those weights down, hands come under your shoulders. Step or jump in that plank line. Gaze forward, push up. Push up. Lower your hips down, point your toes. Lift up that chin, and then another push up in that cobra position. Or up dog. Curl your toes. Down dog, lift up one leg, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, lift up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 breaths in the down dog. Walking or just holding it, whatever feels good. Good, one more deep breath. And on that exhalation, bend those knees, step or jump all the way up towards your hands. Grab those weights if you want to. Inhale, reach those arms up, deep breath. Exhale, lower back down. Make sure those weights are out of the way. As your hands come under your shoulders, find that plank line. Push up, nice push up. Lower hips down, point your toes, lift your chin up, deep breath in. Exhale, push up in that cobra or up dog. Deep breath back up, curl your toes, down dog. One leg pulses up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, pulse it up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 breaths in the down dog, just resting here. And then we're gonna start lowering down and then do some core work. Some more core work, I should say. Good, so whatever, if you wanna take a child's pose or the cat-cow, we have about 3 more deep breaths. And on your next exhalation, slowly lower down. You can grab a drink if you want. I got sweat in my eye. All right, we're gonna shift our hips forward. Our whole legs, our legs actually also. We need the ring. We're gonna set our feet onto the ring, both feet on top of the ring. Find those lighter weights again. We have the lighter weights right out in front of our shoulders. We have the feet onto the ring, and then just little pulses in this ring. Start with the pulses, and then squeeze your shoulders back behind you and open. Squeeze and open. Palms are facing down. You can put a slight bend in your elbows, but mostly focus on the shoulder squeezing. A little lean back. Lean back just slightly, good. 30 more seconds here. But we're gonna stay here. So really this is just the beginning. We're gonna add some twists into it. Good, in 10 seconds, we're gonna start bending just one elbow in and then alternate side to side. All right, keep pulsing the ring. Just one elbow bends all the way to the back of the room. Bring it to the front. Other elbow, all the way to the back of the room and straighten out. If you remember to keep pulsing this ring, go ahead and keep pulsing it. I know it's hard to remember all these things, so if you can't remember to pulse it, you can just squeeze it down. Good, 30 more seconds here. Woo. Keep going. I'm talking to myself too. Keep going. 15 seconds. Oh my gosh, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that was really, really good. Okay, we're gonna come onto our back. Keep those weights with you. Knees come into the chest and crunch yourself into a little ball. Then lengthen out arms and legs. Crunch it in as tight as you can. Lengthen out like a star. Like if somebody was looking at you from the ceiling, your body, you would look like a star. Your legs and your arms spread out. And then crunch it in. Good. All right, we're gonna start adding something else here. So crunch in with me, and then we come to that star, lift up, touch opposite arm to leg, back to that star, opposite arm to leg, other side, crunch it in. Star. Reach up, opposite leg to arm. Make sure you do both sides to make it even. And then crunch it in. Good, just keep going. Bring it into that star, the crunch, the opposite arm to leg. Good. 30 more seconds. Good, we're almost there. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna rock and roll into a teaser. Keep your weights if you can. Rock it up. Teaser hold. Rock back. Teaser, arms up, legs up, then rock it back. Good, just 30 more seconds here. Good. 10 more seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up. Now we're gonna find this ring. Let your legs come out to one side and then lean on to your forearm on the other side. The ring is just going to rest on your top leg. Make your legs a 90-degree leg shape. So it's just like a right angle with your legs. Take the ring onto your thigh right above your knee, then lift the leg up, that top leg, to hip height. You're gonna stay there, pulse that ring down. Just squeeze, focus on just squeezing that ring with your leg and your arm. We have 30 seconds here. We're gonna hold for 10. We'll do our other side, and we're almost done. Good, just keep squeezing. Try not to ever totally disengage. Try to keep that squeeze and then pulse it. We have 10 more seconds of these pulses, and then we're gonna hold and squeeze for 10. Good, and 5, 4, 3, 2, just hold and squeeze, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over. We're gonna go right into the other side. All right, 90-degree leg shape. That ring is just above your knee. Rest onto your forearm, or you can even come onto your side and rest your head in your hand. All right, 30 seconds here. Good, keep breathing and pulsing. 20 more seconds right here. We're gonna hold that squeeze. Good. Keep going, another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're gonna end with our legs out, nice and wide in a nice stretch. If you want to, you can grab those weights again. So at first I'm gonna show you without the weights. We're gonna reach one arm up, the other arm out to the side, and then switch it. Going one side and the other side. If you have the weights, make sure you're nice and safe here. You can use those weights. They're gonna help get you deeper into the stretch, but be careful. Good, just keep moving with your breath. The inhale is on the lengthen, the exhale is on the coming back. Good, 20 more seconds. Just move at your own pace. Good, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good job, you guys. That was awesome.